David. Thank you so much for sharing about the informed consent in your state. It is interesting that there was not a lot of emphasis put on the disclosure clause. It just seems that maybe, this is just speculation, maybe they are leaning more on the ACA and counselors being trained to follow the ACA Code of Ethics and adhering to them above and beyond the state. Just like you had mentioned, maybe giving the counselor more ability to use our own resources and implementing them, because maybe they are the ACA Code of Ethics is a higher standard than your own state. That's kind of what I got from that. I'm not sure if I'm correct. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Especially since I just pulled up an article from Jeffrey Carlisle and Anne Neulicht, and I believe that's how you say it, from 2010. It's talking about how if there is not a sufficient prior information given about the client, then really they don't really know their rights as a patient. So if they don't know their rights, how are we going to, stay loyal or, maintain fidelity and trustworthiness and all of that. Also autonomy, like that is a part of autonomy. We want to make sure that our clients know their information, so they're not leaning on us to give all of the information to them and baby them through everything. We want to make sure that they understand so they can take leaps and bounds to further themselves in giving them those tools. So if the tools are not provided to them, it's really a scary thing. And I would think that a state would want to comment about some disclosures, especially since those disclosures are in the other helping fields that you had read through. But I don't know, that was a really interesting discussion board post because it really gave insight to the expectations of us seeking our own code of ethics and making sure we're knowledgeable of our own standards, opposed to leaning on this state and what they want. But it could be a little bit tricky too to make sure that you are abiding by everything that you need, because it's not written out with the state, and they're really trusting the ACA Code of Ethics to kind of carry the counselor along safely. But all right, well, thank you so much, David. It was great hearing from you, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Goodbye.